In today's video, we're going to talk about sustainable slow beauty, aka how to look beautiful without selling your soul to the makeup industry. My name is Kat, welcome to episode 5 of the Slow Living Guide, where I give you the A to Z on slow living and hopefully provide a pocket of calm in your day. In last week's episode, we chatted all about slow health, so if you haven't seen that yet, I definitely recommend that you check it out at the end of the video. Also, if you're on a journey of learning how to slow down and want to know how to use your time and resources more effectively and sustainably, then do be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss future episodes. Just to say, I am not against makeup. I'm obviously wearing makeup right now. I'm just against the idea that people need to wear makeup in order to be considered beautiful or need to invest a lot of money into expensive products in order to look after their skin and hair. In a nutshell, slow beauty is all about long-term beauty that doesn't rely on quick fixes, but is rather about taking the time to research the most sustainable and healthy beauty options for you as an individual. Similar to slow health, there are two main components to this: external and internal. I thought we'd start with external beauty, as it's what we tend to most associate with this topic and is also probably the easier side of slow beauty. I think that in these days of social media influencers, filters and the modern day beauty industry, it can be a real mission to feel beautiful. We're constantly given the impression that if only we buy this shampoo or that concealer, we too can be as beautiful as the celebrity in the picture. But unless you have a personal trainer, makeup artist, studio lighting and Photoshop editor, you're never going to look like the celebrity in the picture. But you know what? Even that celebrity can't live up to those unattainable beauty standards about 90% of the time. The modern day beauty industry wants you to feel not enough, even to feel ugly, because then you'll buy their products. But you probably knew all this already. Let's get into how slow beauty can help. Generally speaking, the simpler and slower your beauty routine, the better. The first step is to build healthy habits, making sure that you're getting the vitamins your body needs, exercising regularly, not overdoing addictive substances, drinking plenty of water, and consistently getting a full night's sleep. The thing about these slow beauty habits is that they aren't quick fixes by any means, and you aren't going to see instant results. However, what you will see is more sustainable, healthier results that will last longer and make you feel better as well as look better in the long run. As for beauty products, try to go for simple, cruelty-free options and use them for at least 28 days before switching to give your skin and hair time to adjust. Admittedly, a lot of sustainable beauty products can be more expensive than what you might buy at your average drugstore, so another option would be to make your own. If you'd like some skincare recipe ideas, I definitely recommend that you go check out the channel Little Woodland Women, which I'll leave a link to in the description box below. Where modern beauty norms would have you go for the quick fix of slathering on foundation to cover up your eye bags and pimples, slow beauty habits would have you cultivate a consistent sleep schedule and go easy on the makeup until your skin heals. In the short term, you may feel a little self-conscious having a barer face, but in the long term, your skin will become naturally clear and glowing. Many of us aren't actually going out that much these days anyway, so this might be a good season to make some changes. Now onto internal beauty, by which I mean the emotional and spiritual stuff that we're made of. The interesting thing about internal beauty is that it has the power to improve your physical appearance, but external beauty can never improve your heart. How many times have you met a physically beautiful or handsome person who you've ceased to feel attraction towards the moment they open their mouth? And vice versa, my guess is that the people who you consider to be the most beautiful probably don't look like supermodels, You like how they look on the basis of who they are and their character, rather than how well they do their contouring or whether they go to the gym every day. I think there's something about internal joy and compassion and care that can't help radiating out of us to transform our external selves. But how do we cultivate this? At the end of the day, anyone can learn to do eyeshadow, but it takes something special to cultivate daily habits to improve our characters. Here's a couple of ideas. We all have battle scars, right? There's something about life on this earth, with all its hurts and rejections, that can mar our hearts, making us suspicious and bitter. It's a form of protection, and it's okay in the short term, but it can be really harmful to stay in that place for a lifetime. They say that you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so spending time with kind, compassionate people can do wonders for healing and restoring your heart. For example, my boyfriend is one of the kindest and least judgmental people I know, and the more time I spend with him, the softer and more peaceful I feel my heart become. Another great way to cultivate internal beauty is spending time with yourself, getting to know and like who you are as a person. What this looks like for me personally is taking time for prayer and worship. By being still and dwelling in the presence of God on a regular basis, I've learned to love better, but I've also learned to be loved. I've still got a long way to go, but this daily spiritual practice has been the most instrumental in cultivating internal beauty in my own life. I'd love to know if you have any spiritual practices that you use that help you in the day-to-day. Let me know in the comments down below. I just want to take a moment to thank you for spending your time with me today. Every single view means the world to me. If you enjoyed this episode, I think you'll love next week's episode, which is on the topic of slow fashion. So do be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll get updated on that. Also, remember to like the video and share it with a friend who you think might benefit from the message. Until next time, it was lovely to have you here.